Detective Danny Rourke found himself in the office of his therapist, grappling with the unbearable weight of losing his only daughter. Memories flooded back as he recounted the day his world shattered. It was a seemingly ordinary day when he took his 7-year-old daughter, Minnie, to the park. Entrusting her to play, he momentarily lost sight of her. In the blink of an eye, she vanished without a trace. Despite exhaustive efforts, Minnie remained missing, a haunting absence in Danny's life. The person who made Minnie disappear was caught, but it didn't make Danny feel any better because justice didn't happen as it should have. The one who did it had a mental illness, and even though they deserved punishment, they didn't get it. They got away with it, and that made Danny feel even worse. While they kept looking for Minnie and couldn't find her, Danny had to go back to work with his partner, Nix. They got a secret tip that took them to a possible robbery at a nearby bank. Nix told Danny about some strange robberies where only certain safe boxes were targeted, even though they didn't have money in them. It was really weird and different from normal thefts. When Danny and Nix got there, they started spying from their van, driving around the streets. At first, they didn't see anything suspicious, but then they noticed someone acting strange, making them think something wasn't right. The mysterious person causing all the trouble was Dellrayne, who was good at hypnotizing people and making them do bad things. He would trick people into a trance and use them to do his evil plans. Danny had a gut feeling that something bad was happening in the bank. So, he decided to pretend to do a normal transaction and snuck into the room with the deposit boxes, determined to find the person causing all the trouble. But when he opened the box they were targeting, he found something shocking. A picture of his daughter, Minnie, showing that Dellrayne had some evil plans involving her. Amid all the confusion caused by the hypnotized security guard and the tricked bank employee, Danny had to hurry to stop Dellrayne's evil plans and figure out why he had a picture of his daughter. Danny got desperate and even held a bank employee hostage with a gun to try and get answers. But the employee didn't seem to care much, which made Danny wonder if something else was going on. Before Danny could understand what was happening, 2 more security guards showed up, making the situation even more dangerous. There was gunfire, and Danny was lucky to survive because he was wearing a bulletproof vest. As the assailants vanished into the shadows, the aftermath unfolded in a surreal cascade of events. The once hypnotized woman, now liberated from Dellrayne's control, succumbed to the bewildering aftermath, shedding her clothes in a chaotic display of disorientation. Meanwhile, the bank employee's ill-fated journey culminated in a catastrophic accident, paving the way for Dellrayne's sinister scheme to unfold. In the heart of the chaos, Dellrayne seized the opportunity to execute his malevolent plan, planting a bomb within the deposit box, a ticking time bomb poised to unleash untold devastation. In a thrilling chase through the streets, Danny pursued Dellrayne with determination. He was full of adrenaline, sure he was going to catch him. But things took a frightening turn when Danny realized Dellrayne could control his friends with a special trick. As chaos erupted into a wild fight, Danny demanded answers about why Dellrayne had a picture of his daughter. But Dellrayne stayed silent and escaped by jumping off the building. After Dellrayne disappeared, Danny's friends started fighting each other because Dellrayne had tricked them. Nick said everyone forgot what happened because Dellrayne made them forget. Danny realized that Dellrayne might have taken his daughter because of the picture in the box Dellrayne wanted. Late at night, Nix phoned Danny with some news. He had tracked down the location of the mysterious caller who tipped them off about the bank robbery. Surprisingly, it led them to a therapy center known for using hypnosis techniques. Upon arriving, Danny encountered Diana Cruz, the fortune teller and owner of the facility. Danny explained his reason for being there, to investigate someone named Dellrayne. However, at the mention of Dellrayne's name, Diana's demeanor shifted to one of fear, urging Danny to leave immediately. Dellrayne arrived and hypnotized Diana's friend outside, causing a crash into the house. Diana's friend, manipulated by Dellrayne, tragically ended his own life, convinced of Dellrayne's relentless pursuit. Following the ordeal, Diana found herself under police interrogation. It transpired that both the recent incident and a prior bank riot were orchestrated through Dellrayne's abuse of hypnotic abilities. Diana's expertise in hypnosis stemmed from her profession. Both Dellrayne and Diana hailed from the same hypnosis division, yet Dellrayne's formidable strength led him down a path of malevolence as the most powerful hypnotist among them. Consequently, Diana and her colleagues in the field endeavored to thwart Dellrayne's nefarious intentions. Nix, present at the scene, remained skeptical of hypnosis and disregarded Diana's warnings. However, Diana swiftly showcased her hypnotic talents, effortlessly entrancing Nix. Upon exiting, Nix encountered Dellrayne, who promptly hypnotized him. In the ensuing darkness, Nix, now under Dellrayne's control, hurried to eliminate Diana and Danny with his firearm. Sensing the danger, Diana urged Danny to flee, knowing Nick was ensnared in a hypnotic trance and incapable of regaining awareness before carrying out his programmed commands. Nix, though handcuffed, persisted in reaching for the gun despite the pain. In a desperate act, Diana shot him dead. With Nix's demise, both Danny and Diana became fugitives, accused of his murder. Determined to evade capture, they set their sights on Mexico, seeking aid against Dellrayne. However, their plans were interrupted by the arrival of a sheriff, who soon fell under Diana's hypnotic sway. Suddenly, Dellrayne made contact through the sheriff's radio, revealing his presence at the same bar. As Danny and Diana found themselves cornered by Dellrayne and his accomplices, Danny made a split-second decision to draw police attention away, sacrificing himself to buy Diana time to escape. Danny found himself trapped, yet Diana, aided by the hypnotized sheriff, orchestrated his escape. Along their journey, Diana revealed Danny's unique resistance to her hypnosis due to a psychic barrier erected after the loss of his child. Only Dellrayne possessed the power to breach this barrier. Their path was interrupted by a police patrol, but Diana's adept manipulation ensured they could proceed without arousing suspicion. Upon reaching Mexico, they reunited with Diana's old friend and fellow hypnotist, Jeremiah. To their shock, Jeremiah revealed Dellrayne's quest for Domino, a potent hypnotic weapon developed within their division. This elusive weapon held the key to unparalleled hypnotic control. Dellrayne's strength grew with each part of Domino he acquired from safe deposit boxes scattered across various banks. However, their reunion took a sinister turn when Jeremiah unveiled himself as Dellrayne, ensnaring them in his hypnotic grasp. In a desperate bid for escape, Danny and Diana fled, only to discover that Dellrayne had hypnotized the residents to impede their path. As they faced imminent arrest with Dellrayne's capture, Danny stunned everyone by tapping into his newfound ability in hypnosis, apprehending Dellrayne. Confused by his sudden mastery, Danny sought Diana's guidance to navigate their situation. In their search for a silver lining, they sought refuge with Diana's old friend, River, a skilled hacker. River embarked on a mission to uncover vital information about Danny's wife, providing a glimmer of hope amidst their tumultuous circumstances. Danny received a shocking revelation that his supposedly deceased wife was alive and affiliated with the same hypnosis division as Diana. Soon after, Dellrayne attempted to manipulate Danny over the phone, urging him to eliminate Diana. Fortunately, Danny resisted the hypnotic influence, preserving Diana's safety. While Diana and River slept, Danny delved into River's database independently, unearthing the startling truth. Minnie, the enigmatic domino, was none other than Diana, his wife. Misunderstandings ensued as Danny believed Diana had abducted their daughter, while Diana accused Danny of the same. To their astonishment, Danny and Diana had been kept separated in different rooms all along, with Danny under hypnotic control. It dawned on Danny that everyone involved thus far, including himself, were members of the hypnosis division, orchestrating a scheme to extract Minnie's whereabouts from him. Emerging from his hypnotic state, Danny surveyed the elaborate setup designed to deceive him into believing his surroundings were genuine. It became clear that all the scenarios and props were meticulously crafted to coax Danny into divulging Minnie's hidden location, a secret he had guarded fervently. Despite intense pressure from the members of the hypnosis division, Danny remained resolute in his decision not to disclose his daughter's whereabouts. Undeterred, Dellrayne resorted to restarting the scenario from its inception, beginning with Danny's visit to the psychiatrist, even though he had been under hypnotic influence during that time. As events unfolded according to the familiar script, Danny's journey mirrored the beginning of the film. However, a pivotal moment occurred as he approached the bank, Danny suddenly regained consciousness and attempted to flee. Simultaneously, Diana experienced a moment of clarity, realizing that Dellrayne wasn't a person's name but a location, strategically chosen by Danny to encode the whereabouts of his daughter. In a revelation, Danny found himself at the farm belonging to his adoptive parents, unraveling the mystery that had eluded him for so long. At the farm where Danny had left his daughter, Minnie had grown up in his absence. Dellrayne and the division members descended, armed and determined. Tragedy struck as Danny's adoptive mother, attempting to shield them, fell victim to a gunshot from the division. In the chaos that ensued, Danny and Minnie fled the scene. Unleashing her formidable hypnotic powers, Minnie compelled the division members to turn on each other, resulting in a devastating clash that brought their nefarious pursuits to a violent end. To everyone's surprise, the farm turned out to be an elaborate ruse, meticulously crafted to ensnare the division members. They fell prey to the hypnotic trap, completely under Minnie's control. Leveraging Minnie's formidable abilities, Dellrayne met his demise at his own hands. In a stunning revelation, Danny and Diana emerged as members of the most powerful division, orchestrating the intricate scheme to outwit their adversaries once and for all. Danny and Diana welcomed their daughter, Minnie, into the world, knowing she inherited their formidable abilities. However, Minnie's powers surpassed theirs. Recognizing her potential, the division sought to exploit Minnie's strength as a powerful weapon. Refusing to surrender their daughter to such manipulation, Danny and Diana fiercely opposed the division's intentions, determined to protect Minnie and nurture her abilities in their own way. In a bid to shield Minnie from the division's grasp, Danny and Diana made the difficult decision to entrust her to the care of Danny's adoptive parents. Meanwhile, they took drastic measures to protect themselves and their daughter, resetting their memories and assuming new identities. Danny assumed the role of a detective, while Diana supported him in their quest to safeguard Minnie's innocence and keep her hidden from those who sought to exploit her abilities. The photo Danny discovered in the deposit box was a clever ploy of his creation, serving as a crucial mnemonic aid to remember his daughter's location. With the demise of all the division members, Danny's family could finally break free from the clutches of the hypnosis division. Liberation at last, they could embrace a future devoid of manipulation and control, united in their newfound freedom and the bonds of familial love. In a surprising post-credits scene, Dellrayne's survival is revealed as he cunningly assumes the identity of Danny's adoptive father, while the true patriarch had tragically perished by his hand. With this unsettling revelation, the film concludes, leaving viewers to ponder the lingering threat posed by Dellrayne's cunning and the implications of his continued existence for Danny and his family.